Whether or not you grew up with a dad, I'm guessing you grew up with an uncle, a coach, a mentor, or a stepdad. And recently I went back to Western North Carolina to visit my stepdad. And the first place he took me was this music store. He knows me well. And then it was as if I was a kid again. Mom's out of town and we were on our way to dinner. And he stops and says, maybe we should pop in here for some donuts. So there you have it, folks. We ate these delicious donuts as our appetizers. Bruce and I are really different, as he pointed out that very evening. We have very different personalities, some different strengths, different fears, and we've led different lives in a lot of ways. But we also have a lot in common with what we're actually doing right now, with our sense of purpose. Bruce has this newsletter that goes out every Sunday called Flat Rock Together. It's also on Instagram. And he basically highlights people's stories in his community. He goes around to small businesses. He shares history, like recently about the Saluda Railroad. We're both creators, in fact. We're both storytellers. We're both connectors. So even though we seem very, very different and are in so many ways, that's one of the most important things about both of us and something that we share. It really does take a tribe, and I've been thankful to have a mom and a stepmom, a dad and a stepdad, and step siblings and a half sister and the siblings that came from the same birth canal, the whole shebang. I have a large family. I feel very lucky. When I was a kid, Bruce would come to my volleyball games. In college, he helped pay for it. And then right after school, I moved down to French Guiana to work in the French Amazon. And I was having a really hard time adjusting at first. And he sent me this really profound email that basically just said, not to wish the days away. Whew. It almost gets me teary-eyed just thinking about that. I do not wish the days away, and I am incredibly thankful for all of my family and all of my dear friends that really help make my life better day to day. So thank you to Bruce, and for all of the other stepdads and dads, mentors, uncles, coaches, etc. out there. Thank you for all those yummy treats and for the fun adventures. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you for really seeing me and for supporting me and my dreams. Thank you.